Have you ever stopped to think about why we act, feel, and think the way we do? It's something that captivates a lot of people. After all, how our minds work has a significant influence on what we do and who we are. Human behavior, brain function, and mental processes have been studied extensively, and while many questions remain unanswered, and there's still much to discover, understanding the basics of human behavior and the mind helps us better comprehend ourselves and others. In this video, we've compiled some fascinating insights into the psychology behind human behavior, which will help shed light on why we think, feel, and act in certain ways. Let's dive in. Number 1. Events from early adulthood leave a lasting impression. Have you ever noticed how older folks frequently talk about their early 20s? Or wondered why coming-of-age stories resonate with so many? This is known as the reminiscence bump. During adolescence and early adulthood, we tend to recall experiences more vividly, largely due to the emotional intensity of this life stage, filled with significant choices and changes, whether it's graduating, getting married, or having a child. These first-time experiences leave a lasting impression. Research indicates that memories from this time are more accessible because they are tightly linked to self-identity and play a big role in shaping our beliefs, attitudes, and life goals. Number 2. Viewing your problems from a third-person angle helps you solve them. Do you find that you can think through other people's problems more logically than your own? According to research, this is true for most of us, and it's called Solomon's paradox. We're more likely to approach others' issues with rationality than we do with our own. However, using a self-distancing strategy can help overcome this bias. So, next time you're dealing with a personal challenge, try looking at it from an outsider's perspective to reason more clearly. Number 3. The most incompetent people are often unaware of their incompetence. We've all witnessed this, perhaps at a family gathering where someone speaks with unwavering confidence on a topic, yet everyone around them can see how wrong they are. This is the Dunning-Kruger effect, a cognitive bias where individuals believe they are smarter or more capable than they really are. Due to their lack of self-awareness and limited abilities, they tend to overestimate their skills. Number 4. Hostile individuals often own more aggressive dogs. Research shows a correlation between hostility, aggression, and the personalities of those who own breeds commonly perceived as violent. Could it be that we choose pets that reflect ourselves, just as we select friends and partners with similar traits? It's possible that we do the same with pets. However, other factors, such as isolation, fewer social interactions, or living in high-crime areas, can also contribute to people becoming more aggressive, which might lead them to select breeds like Rottweilers or pit bulls for protection. Number 5. Daydreamers tend to be more creative. Do you often get in trouble for daydreaming at work or school? While mind wandering is frequently seen as negative, it can actually signal intelligence and creativity. Studies show that people who often daydream tend to have higher IQs and are more creative. Their brains are also more efficient, allowing them to seamlessly drift in and out of thought without losing track of important details. Number 6. Rejection hurts literally. Have you ever felt a physical sensation, like being punched in the gut, after being rejected? This happens because the brain processes rejection much like it does physical pain. This explains why even minor rejections can cause emotional distress. Number 7. Speaking in another language alters your decisions. You might assume that decisions are consistent regardless of the language being used, but studies reveal the opposite. When we speak a foreign language, it actually reduces decision-making biases. Suppressing your native language activates the brain's inhibition centers, which helps suppress emotional responses, leading to more rational decisions. Number 8. We attribute other people's behavior to their personality, but ours to the situation. Ever gotten mad at someone for cutting you off in traffic, only to do the same thing yourself later? When others make mistakes, we tend to attribute their actions to their character. What a jerk! But when we do the same, we justify it with the situation, like being in a hurry. This is called the fundamental attribution error, a common bias where we explain others' behavior based on their personality, but justify our own based on circumstances. Number 9. We think others are more easily persuaded than we are. We often notice how ads influence other people, but not how they impact us, a phenomenon called the third-person effect. We're quick to acknowledge how persuasive messages affect those around us while denying that we are also being influenced, even when it's something we don't care much about. Number 10. Dopamine fuels your addiction to seeking information. Have you ever found yourself endlessly scrolling through social media? This is due to the dopamine-seeking reward loop. Known as the pleasure chemical, dopamine not only drives us to seek pleasurable activities but also makes us curious and eager for information. That's why scrolling through a feed activates this loop and keeps you searching for more content, leaving you unsatisfied until something finally breaks the cycle. Number 11. Helping others can lead to a longer life. Giving your time, money, or energy to help others doesn't just benefit the world, it benefits you, too. Volunteering has been shown to increase happiness, improve health, and boost overall well-being. It can help reduce stress, combat illness, and increase life satisfaction. Interestingly, research also suggests that regular volunteers tend to live longer than those who don't engage in such activities. While these psychological facts are fascinating and reveal much about human behavior, it's important to remember that many of these findings come from research on small groups. Still, they provide an excellent starting point for exploring the intriguing world of psychology. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can continue making more. Be sure to hit subscribe and click the notification bell for more videos. Also, check out our other content as well. Thanks for watching.